Hey guys, what's up? It is Omar Zaki here as the Red Power Ranger, and today we're going to be going over the Parkour Roll tutorial. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so before we go on any further, let me just quickly demonstrate what the roll looks like. Okay, that is the parkour roll. Reasons why we don't want to do somersaults in parkour is because parkour is meant to be done on harder surfaces such as concrete, and when you do a somersault you're rolling over your head directly down your spine and your neck, which is not safe for your body to do on hard ground. So the benefit of the parkour roll, when you do it correctly, your head does not touch the ground, your neck does not touch the ground, you're doing a shoulder roll. Much safer. And that's what we're gonna be learning right now. All right, so let's break it down. Okay, so there are three parts to the roll. There's the entrance, the actual roll itself, and then the exit, okay? So let's start with the entrance. So when you're doing a somersault, you are completely square with the way that you are rolling. When you're doing a parkour roll, whatever your dominant side is, I am right side dominant, you lead with that knee. So my right knee is pointing exactly where I want to go, and I turn my upper body also in the direction that I want to roll, like this, okay? So that is the entrance. You don't want to be here, you want to turn a little bit, and then turn your body like this, all right? Second part of the entrance. Notice how my hands are together. They're not apart like this. You want them close together, acting as one unit, bracing yourself against the ground when you roll. And again, make sure your palms actually touch the ground. You don't want to be doing knuckles or the backs of your hand. Your palms go on the ground and they brace the ground a little bit before you go into the roll. Okay, next part of the roll is actually doing the roll itself. So what you're doing is, again, you turn your body to face where you want to go, my upper body like this, and I'm going to go, and my dominant arm is going to be closest to the ground. I'm going to roll up my arm to my dominant shoulder, and then across from that shoulder down to my opposite hip, going diagonally across my body. So I'm going up my arm to my shoulder, across my back, and I come up on my opposite hip. You can do this very slowly. Again, you go, you brace the ground, and you can, in slow motion, essentially do the roll very slowly. Okay, my arm is going, and then I go at once, like that, okay? So again, here, I brace the ground just a little bit. I'm rolling up this arm here, like so. Okay, one key thing to notice is that, again, when you do a parkour roll correctly, your head does not touch the ground. The way this happens is, again, you're rolling up your arm. As you're rolling, this shoulder is going to be on the ground. So if I put my head here, my head is going to hit the ground. So I keep my head away, tilted towards my opposite shoulder while this is on the ground, and that protects my head. So as I'm rolling, mid-roll, I tilt my head away the other direction, away from the ground, to protect my head and my neck, and then I roll safely across my shoulder and my back, okay? So that is the entrance and the roll itself. Now we're gonna talk about the exit. There are a couple ways that I've seen people exit parkour rolls, and there are many correct ways. I'm just teaching you what I personally do myself. So when I come out of my roll, I come like this, and I have my non-dominant leg folded underneath me. So this is my left leg, and my right leg is sitting on top of it like this. Some people come up on their feet, but I prefer to come up, it doesn't seem like it would work, coming up on your shin and your knee, but when you actually do it, it works very well, and I don't feel any pain at all. So again, I'm coming out, and halfway through my roll, I already go from here, and I tuck this leg underneath me, and I roll up like this, and then I would stand up and walk away. So check out that exit right here. Notice that? Let me do one from the front. Yeah, you see this? I've got this leg on the ground and this one coming up, and then I step and I walk away. Okay, so that is just a basic breakdown of the parkour roll, starting with the entrance, going into it with both your hands and bracing against the ground, then rolling up your arm, getting into the roll to your dominant shoulder, diagonally across your back to your non-dominant hip, and then coming up with your exit of choice, either the way that I do it or some other different method. The parkour roll seems very simple, but it does take a while to master, to be able to actually be jumping off of obstacles, landing properly, and going into the roll on hard surfaces without pain. It took me honestly about 2 to 2.5 years before I was comfortable with my rolls on concrete. If you want to know if your roll is good or not, do a roll on concrete and see where you feel the pain, and then from there go and adjust your roll a little bit to kind of take care of that spot. My spot was normally back here, my bone here, and I've changed my roll slightly to accommodate that so I don't come up on that bone there. But if you have any questions about the parkour roll, please feel free to leave a comment below or message me personally on my Facebook. And if you have not seen the Power Ranger parkour video that I did, check it out right here, and you can, I think I do a parkour roll in there somewhere. And yeah, that is my first Power Ranger tutorial, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.